What's up, guys? Hybrid Mongoose here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Go. And today, we're going to talk about what you guys have probably already know. This is, like, guys, this is such a good time to be a Pokemon Go player right now. I mean, there has been so much information that, like, it's hard to keep up with videos-wise to get all the information out to you guys. So before this video starts, I actually want to say, you know, tomorrow I will be posting the podcast as usual. It will be posting later in the day, probably around 5 or in between like 5 and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, I do apologize for that. Normally I'd get it out earlier. I have some extra work that morning, so I can't really do anything about that. So it's going to actually be posting later that day. I also have a vlog that I recorded that I still need to edit that will probably post either Saturday as well and do a double upload, or it'll actually be on Sunday instead. But you know, also I want to actually bring up the topic of, you know, adding people to friends list, like adding you guys to my friends list. And unfortunately, I don't have enough slots available to do that. I have to be kind of selective. I'm already up to around 35-ish. 35 or so, something like that. I'm already up there, and I'm trying to be selective because I'm doing the, you know, the people that are local to me right now that I raid with practically every day, or when I do go out raiding, I do play with a lot. Number 2 is my moderators of my channel. You know who you are. And then 3rd is other YouTubers and live streamers that are out there. So, you know, I was thinking of a way to actually add some of you guys in the fairest way possible, and we are going to actually do that today. And what we're going to actually do is the first 2 people to leave their friend code in the comments below, I will follow you and you will become my friend. Okay? So I'm not going to do this all the time. So first come, first serve. The first 2 people, I repeat, to put their friend code in the comments below, I will add you as a friend. Okay? So that also means, you know, definitely I'm going to do this periodically every once in a while. Sometimes it'll be 2 friends. Sometimes it'll be 1 friend. Every once in a while, I'm just going to add one of you guys and first come, first serve, basically, right? So I feel like that's fair. And, you know, if you want your best chance of being able to become, you know, my friend, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Make sure it's set to all videos. That way you never miss a chance like this. First 2 people to leave their friend code in the comments down below will become my friend. I will add you. We will be friends. Okay, so I actually did my first Regice raid today, but let's get into the announcement first, and then we'll look at the footage of my raid. Okay, so the Pokemon Go hub, and this was yesterday when I actually posted, legendary Pokemon Regice is ready for bone-chilling raid battles. It says, trainers, Pokemon's legendary year continues with 3 legendary Pokemon originally discovered in Hoenn region harnessing their power to take over the raid battles in Pokemon Go. Starting with Regice on June 21st. Regice, the Iceberg Pokemon, has awakened from its slumber and will be the first to appear in raid battles across the world until July 19th. This Ice-type Legendary has a strong defense, but is weak to fire, fighting, rock, and steel type attacks. Now, if you need to know a counter, the best counter, honestly, is going to be a full group of Machamps. Now, most people already have, you know, some decent Machamps in their, you know, I know for me from raiding before, like fighting things like Tyranitar and Snorlax, you need a good fighting team. So I already pretty much have a team ready, and that is going to be your best bet in terms of, you know, beating this Ice-type Pokemon, is to use a bunch of Machamps. Okay, let's continue. The presence of this defensive powerhouse kicks off the summer of earth-shattering events as Reggie Rock and Reggie Steel will also roar into gyms worldwide. Don't miss the chance to catch this legendary Pokemon before it returns to another long slumber. Stay safe and happy exploring the Pokemon Go team. So that is a huge announcement right there, guys. That is a huge announcement. That is gigantic. I mean, now we get Regice. It's cool. Unfortunately, it's kind of like Suicune. All the Reggies are kind of like Suicune. You know, and it's kind of sad to say that, but they are. I'm pretty much going for the unlock. If I can do more raids for Regice, I will, but it's not something I'm going to actively go for. Let's get into the game footage that I actually recorded earlier today. So the raid starts, and we start battling, and I can see my friend GS, Gary. He is my friend, so we're like Super Saiyan right now. So as you can see here, we're using the fighting team, and other people who got the memo, they're using fighting guys as well. You can see the Machamps in the background. Of course, you know, fire and fighting and rock are also good. I mean, Tyrannitars with double rock moves would probably do pretty good as well. But yeah, you know, it's okay. It's okay. So as you can see here, I am beating this Regice, and it's practically done. We do it with a good amount of time. We had 11 people. Now, previously today, I actually tried to do another one with, and there was a miscommunication in the raid, and ended up not being able to get it done. Like 3 people showed up late, and then we tried to back out, and then nobody was communicating. You know, I heard from one person like back out, and I did, and then when people jumped back in, not everybody got back in time. So it was just a complete mess up. So it definitely took a couple throws to actually get the lock in on this guy. This guy's not too difficult to throw at, I found. Once I got honed in, I was able to hit the excellent pretty easily, and you know, pretty much without fail. And I just hit it excellent there, and you know, I'm starting to hone in, and it's honestly, the throw on him is really not that difficult. I got used to it after a couple throws. It took me about 2 throws before I got my first excellent, so I was like, oh, that's really good. And I did have a lot of Premier Balls during this actual raid, because that area that I'm at is, we call it Valor Country. Like, that spot is always a Valor gym. I'm Team Valor, so of course I'm like, cool, you know, and most of the people were Valor. There we go. I just got it and got the unlock, which is what I was mainly going after. And like I said, if I see more out in the field, or if I see more out and about, and it's a good opportunity to do one, you know, of course I'm gonna do it, you know. So I was just looking at a chart, and I realized that 1750, which is what the CP of that Regice was, it's actually good. It's 93 or 96%. So I'm like, I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure out what IV it is. So I'm actually gonna pull it up right now and take a look. Oh wow! Oh wow! That my first Regice is 93%. 14 attack, 13 defense, and 15 stamina. No way. That's amazing. So anyway, guys, that is going to do it for the video. Congrats to the 2 lucky people that got their friend codes in there quick enough. Like I said, make sure you hit that notification bell and subscribe so you get your next chance. Next video, I might be adding 2 more people. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for the video. If you dislike this video, hit that dislike button. But if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, get subscribed. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.